everybody, and welcome here tonight. My name is Lauren McKenna. I'm the principal of Holyoke High School. Thank you for being here as we honor some of our most awesome students in the school. If everyone can stand, please, so that we are able to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. So welcome here tonight as we are here for the National Honor Society induction. As you will hear, the students will be speaking about the qualities of a student who is inducted into the National Honor Society. I want to talk a little bit about those qualities before they do. Those qualities are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. And when you think of those qualities, that's pretty much the whole package, right? If you're somebody who can characterize yourself as someone who is a person of scholarship, who is constantly looking for achievement at the highest level, if you're somebody who's a leader and is truly able to guide and influence others in a positive way, if you're somebody who comes from a place that you are of service and are working for others, and if you're somebody who has character, you're someone who has honesty, respect, you're responsible, you're caring, and fair. Once again, I will say that is the whole package. The students are the whole package. I do want to read a couple of things that students had to say. When they have to do their application, they have to write about somebody who's inspired them. And as I read through their essays, it was very clear that they are also seeing the person that they've become is because of people in their lives who have influenced them to be that person. So it's going to be anonymous. They're probably going to know, and you're probably going to know who they're talking about. So I'm going to read a couple. My father is my role model and the man who made me who I am. He is the reason I push myself, the reason I'm so involved. And I look up to him. He always put his children before anything else. Another student. My dad has been my role model, and I look up to him very much. He is my best friend, someone I can talk to about anything. And he'll always say the right thing to help me out. He's the hardest worker I know. My mother gives me constant support, love, and encouragement. I always strive to make her proud because she makes me proud every day. She always wanted a better life for me than she had, and I could not be more thankful for her and her determination. My mother has always been the only constant in my life, and on many occasions throughout my life, she has been the beacon of light and support against the currents of life. She is the face I search for during the fears and doubts in my life. She always tells me, put your shoulders back, hold your head up high, 5 and be yourself. Be sure of yourself. 5 and be yourself. 6 and be yourself. 7 and be yourself. 8 and be yourself. 9 and be yourself. 10 and be yourself. 11 and be yourself. 12 and be yourself. 13 and be yourself. 14 and be yourself. 15 and be yourself. 16 and be yourself. 17 and be yourself. 18 and be yourself. 19 and be yourself. 20 and be yourself. 21 and be yourself. 22 and be yourself. 23 and be yourself. 24 and be yourself. 25 and be yourself. 26 and be yourself. 27 and be yourself. 28 and be yourself. 29 and be yourself. 30 and be yourself. 31 and be yourself. 32 and be yourself. 33 and be yourself. 34 and be yourself. 35 and be yourself. 36 and be yourself. 37 and be yourself. 38 and be yourself. 39 and be yourself. 40 and be yourself. as I read these, I was really moved by the level of detail and the really thoughtful consideration that students put into who it is that they see as a role model. Because it truly shows that you all have helped to create the whole package that's up here. And it truly takes everybody working together to help a student, to help a young person get to that place. So I thank you all for taking that essay part so seriously and for giving nice tributes to the people who have helped you to get here. I think it also speaks to the accomplishment that these young people have had. Reading through their essays, I was tired from just reading through all the things that they did, because they're very busy people. And so to get to this place, it really takes the ability to be able to be responsible and be able to be a time manager and to be able to help other people and to be able to think about what you really want out of your life. So thank you for being here tonight as we celebrate these awesome students. And now I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Kim Esquerdo, the National Honor Society of Puza.
And thank you for coming tonight. The inductees that you see before you are among the finest, one of the finest group of students that we have at Holyoke High School. These inductees have excelled in their academic courses, achieving at least a 3.5 cumulative GPA, while participating in extracurricular activities and numerous hours of community service. Most of the inductees have far surpassed these stringent requirements, which is extremely impressive considering all of the limitations of the pandemic. Not only was it necessary for each of these students to achieve the admission criteria established by the National Honor Society, but they also had to exemplify the Honor Society qualities of leadership, service, scholarship, and character. I can tell you from reviewing their applications that we have a very impressive group of students in front of us. I congratulate them for their accomplishments so far. I also want to recognize our faculty committee members who volunteered their time reviewing their applications. Kevin Bouchard, James Slaney, Mark Rodriguez, and Laura Vasquez, thank you for being a part of this process. I think you have made some wonderful selections. Also, thank you to the Magical Choir for singing here tonight. We love having you as part of this special event. At this time, I would like to introduce our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Stephen Mahoney.
I told a couple of proud moms today that I had about 20 minutes of remarks for tonight, but McKenna's making me scrap those. So I'm going to say three basic thank yous. The first round of thank yous goes to the families who are here tonight. Thank you for setting such high expectations for your children. Thank you for providing such high and huge and consistent support to them for reaching those. Your sons and daughters are here tonight because they do the right thing when no one is watching. And there's not a better thing that you can say about your kids than that. The achievements, the academics, those all come. But at the end of the day, the thing that I love about the National Honor Society as much is their character and service on two of the three legs of this organization. And for that, I'm super proud of your kids. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the teachers and counselors and the leaders who were here. Their day in and day out support, encouragement, advice, and sometimes a kick in the pants really has helped these young men and women grow over 4 years that they've been here at 500 Beach Street and become the kind of folks that we want to represent our school, our district, our city, our region. Because of you, these guys have really grown in terms of working hard, being kind, and getting smart. And then finally, to the students tonight, it's okay to smile when you're up here, guys. Everyone here likes you. Well, almost everyone here likes you. I just want to say that the work that you guys have done this over your 4 years here, I want to encourage you to build on it. You're not done yet. And the world is waiting for young men and women like you to do great things here. So build on this work, continue to make us proud, and come back to Holyoke, tell us your stories, tell us your adventures, and if you ever want to come on back, I know McKenna would take you in a heartbeat here at Holyoke High School. We would take you in a heartbeat at Holyoke Public Schools. You make us all proud and grateful to work here. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Back to Mrs. Kyogo.
Thank you, Dr. Mahoney. Now we will hear from some of our inductees speaking on the core qualities of the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. They will provide a brief description of what this quality means and then read an excerpt from the essay that they submitted for their portfolio application. Finally, they will light a candle symbolizing that quality. First, I will introduce to you Emma Puza, who will speak on scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Ms. Stewart shows scholarship and service because she's committed to her students' learning. I know that she wants all of her students not to only have fun in the class, but to get the most learning out of the class. She is always willing to guide students on the path to the correct answer, rather than just giving them the answer. She believes the students need to work through tough situations individually, but she is always around in case the student needs help. Ms. Stewart is willing to answer any questions that anyone may have, and she is very well educated in music, so her answers are always helpful. She is also willing to help her students in more ways than just answering questions. If an instrument is out of tune, she will go over and tune it if it is too difficult for the student. Or if an instrument is broken, she will fix it as best she can so the student can play in class. I will now light the candle for scholarship. No. Kaiya Thomas Rivera will now address the quality of leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals and success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to view one's personal interests for the interests of others. Although in the real world, people only saw a name tag labeled Sergeant Thomas and a badge number of 223, my grandfather was more than that in the station. In the station, he worked as a street supervisor who commanded the control room. He also worked as a staff instructor for the Western Mass Police Academy for 3.5 years. At the police academy, he prepared men and women to effectively do their duties as police officers. During his time in the military, he was a corporal for embassy duty. During this time, my grandfather was in charge of having to protect the United States ambassador and the U.S. citizens working there. I would now light the candle for leadership. Sajanie will now address the quality of leadership.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is the daily striving to make the right choices. Character is proving by example qualities of respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship. If the National Honor Society was able to have adults as members, my mother would be the most outstanding candidate. She has had the most impact on me and my life, and is the main reason that I am being considered to be a part of this program due to her constant support, love, and encouragement. I always strive to make her proud because she makes me proud every day, and I would not be the young lady I am with the accomplishments that I have encountered throughout my life without her continuous guidance. She always wanted a better life for me, and she had, and I could not be more thankful for her and her determination. I will now light the candle for character. Danielisse Luis Calderon Colon will now address the quality of service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents towards the creation of a better tomorrow. Según Arieta, ha impactado mi vida y ha sido un ejemplo a seguir para mí. Él me ha ayudado a modificar mi carácter, mostrándome de manera indirecta que un buen líder no es quien ordena, sino quien respeta y da el mejor ejemplo. Además, él me ha enseñado a servirle a la comunidad con pequeños actos de amor, como también me ha enseñado que los pequeños actos de amor que haces por otras personas, tarde o temprano la vida te los agradecerá. Servirle a los demás no es una obligación, pero sí un deber que cada cual debe considerar. Arieta me ha ayudado a tomar mejores decisiones, pues desde que comprendí que un pequeño acto de amor, ya sea lo más mínimo que yo haga o intente hacer por otras personas, puede cambiarle la vida para bien a las personas, como también que comprendí que por el contrario, algo que yo no haga puede que afecte a muchas personas. Desde que comprendí eso, he comenzado a hacer pequeños actos de amor por la naturaleza, como por ejemplo limpiar el ambiente y sembrar plantas. Además, he hecho cosas como donar y ayudar a personas de bajos recursos. Raymond Ariera, a great Puerto Rican comedian, has impacted my life as he has been an example to follow for me. He has helped me change my character by indirectly showing me that a good leader is not the one who orders, but the one who respects and sets the best example. Also, he has taught me to serve the community with small acts of love. As he has also taught me that the small acts of love that you do for other people, sooner or later, life will return them to you. Serving others is not an obligation, but rather a duty that everyone must consider. Arieta has helped me make better decisions since I understood that a most act of love, be it the least thing that I do or try to do for other people, can change people's lives for the better. As I also understood that, on the contrary, something that I do not do may affect many people. Since I understood this, I have started doing small acts for the nature, such as cleaning the environment and planting plants. In addition, I have done things like donate and help low-income people. I will now light the candle for service.
Thank you, Emma, Kaiya, Sajanie, and Danielisse for sharing pieces of your essay with us tonight. We will now hear a song from the Magical Choir. Thank you. That was beautiful as always. At this time, I'm going to ask the new inductees to please rise. And please raise your right hand and repeat after me the National Honor Society pledge. The audience can follow the text as printed in your program. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. And will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Thank you. You can sit down. We will now present the inductees with their certificates. When your name is called, please go to Mrs. McKenna. Danielisse Calderon Cologne. Sajanie Cotto Battle. Dominguez. Abigail Dominguez. Aolonis Figueroa Pinto. Glasheen. Nicole Henchey. Valerie Lozada. Emani Matos Gonzalez. Puza. Azalea Ramirez. Ramoth. And Kaiya Rivera. Let's give our new inductees another round of applause. Congratulations to our new inductees. I look forward to working with you and seeing all of the great things that you will accomplish. We welcome you all to join us in the lobby for some refreshments. Thank you so much for coming. And the Magical Choir is going to sing us a song to end the program. Thank you. Holyoke High School.